I think this was 40 cents a square foot over our budget. All right, status update on 7 West Shore Drive. As you can see, it looks a lot better. We have the drywall painted, we have the recessed lighting put in, which makes everything look fantastic. You can kind of see the kitchen a little bit, and this was what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think about this kitchen. I think it looks pretty good. The countertop, tell me what you think about the countertop especially. We have the lawn down, and the floor is about to go down. Just want to make sure that we have everything sanded before we put the floor down. We had a disaster before, especially moving in appliances where we scratched up the floor. We did have a coating on it, but moving the appliances is dangerous, and so hurts my heart to damage any new materials. This floor is called Acacia Tobacco Trail. We got it from Floor & Decor in Mount Laurel. I love Floor & Decor. I love their options. I like how they display their flooring options and their tile options. They give you big displays so you can really get a feel for what it would look like in the house. So it's really fantastic. We went with a little bit more expensive. I had to check my numbers, but I think this was 40 cents a square foot over our budget. I think it's like $3.40 or something like that per square foot. It's engineered hardwood. I think it looks good. It's hand scraped. That's pretty popular right now. Another thing that I really like is the trim around the windows. It really pops. Especially, we were iffy about the paint color. We like to do grays now that's kind of in, but because of the kitchen, we didn't use the gray color scheme. We went more with the older, the tan style, which I still think looks good. I like, it's pretty neutral. Always want to stay neutral, appeal to the most amount of people. Yeah, with the flooring option, we went with a more traditional flooring type versus we really wanted to do we like to use shades of gray right now. That's really in, it's very popular, but because of the kitchen, as you see here, we thought it would be best to go with something that would match the kitchen better, since this is the first kitchen we left in a house. As you see, we fixed all the damage in the subfloor. We have the lawn down. This utility room is looking mighty fine, and I mean the bathroom is just beautiful, beautiful bathroom. I really love the tiles that we picked for this, and the mosaic did a great job with that little cutout. I really love it. Everything about it's amazing. So that's going to look really good with once the vanity's in and everything's wrapped up there. As you see, we have the vents in the ceiling that are going to be for the forced air. They look pretty good. Usually you do see them in the floor, but because of where we put the HVAC in the ceiling, they're up there. Got all the doors in, which can be a pain, so I'm glad that's done. So also the backyard, the grass, we didn't think was going to grow because it was all sand, but somehow it's grown pretty well. Now, we're waiting to do the landscaping in the front yard until PSE&G comes and digs out the line for the gas line. The issue is, I mean, if we do a nice landscaping and then they just rip up the ground, that's kind of dumb to do. So we're waiting on that. I'm a little weird because the timeline for the landscaping is going to be kind of strange, because it's going to be probably late October, early November before we get to doing that. And if it's cold outside, that kind of limits what our options are, but we'll get it done. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this is the most drama-free flip we've ever done. I mean, it's just been so smooth, no problems. Otis has done an amazing job managing the project. And I mean, there's not much more to say. Also, so at the end, I'm going to go over all the numbers. I'm going to do a couple of videos about how to analyze this deal, maybe a case study on it once everything's complete. But right now, our budget, we're like right on point. So that's credit to Otis again. He's fantastic with the project management side and calculating what our repair costs are going to be. So, I mean, you can't lose. If all your numbers are right, you can't lose. So, I mean, this thing's a foregone conclusion unless we have some kind of disaster happen. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you have questions about investing, real estate, first-time home buyers, mortgage, financing, anything like that, definitely send me a message. Put it in the comments. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do this cool stuff. I'm definitely available to, you can reach out to me. And I'd love to talk about anything that we're doing or questions that you might have. I want to help people, get on the path to financial freedom. And so whatever I could do to help you to do that, just let me know. So that's it, guys. Bye-bye.